안녕하세요 여러분, 드리밍 조이의 조이입니다. 저를 잘 모르시는 분들을 위해서 저를 소개를 하자면 전 영어 공부하는 걸 너무 좋아해서 영어 공부하는 방법과 시험에 관련된 다양한 영상을 촬영하고 있는 유튜버이고요. 제가 영상을 올린 지 정말 오래됐는데 이직을 하고 그리고 너무 바쁘고 논다고 정신이 없어서 못 올렸지만 이제 오픽 영상 같은 경우에 꾸준히 한번 한 달에 한 개씩이라도 올려보자 라는 다짐으로 저도 공부를 할 때 도움이 되기 때문에 이렇게 오늘 3월 1일 카메라 앞에 섰습니다. 그래서 오늘은 오픽 모의고사 6회를 제가 실시간으로 처음 이렇게 치면서 말하는 영상을 찍어서 올릴 거고요. 이 영상을 보시면서 어떻게 A를 받은 사람이 자연스럽게 얘기를 하는데 어떤 실수를 만드는지 유용한 표현들이 어떤 것들이 있는지까지 같이 확인하시면서 공부하시면 좋겠습니다. 그러면 한번 시작해볼까요?
Let's start the interview now. Tell me something about yourself. Let's start the interview now. Tell me something about yourself.
Hi, it's really nice to meet you. My name is Joy and I also go by JK and that's my Korean name. My family has 4 or 5 family members and I'm the youngest one in my family and I also have one older sister. I'm currently working for an IT company as a sales rep. I'm quite satisfied with my current job and the main reason why I'm satisfied with my job is because it's a fully remote job. So I don't really have to commute every day to the office and I love it. So yeah, that's pretty much about me and I'd like to share some of my hobbies as well. I really like to listen to music and by saying that, that does not mean I only listen to music using my iPhone, but I also like to go to concerts or music festivals. Yeah, that's how much I enjoy listening to music. And I also really like to travel. So since entering the university, I have traveled to more than 40 countries all around the world. So I think it's quite a lot compared to other people. And most of the countries that I've been to are located in Europe because I studied abroad in Germany. And during the time, I could travel to countries that are nearby Germany. Yeah, and I also have been to the US, Japan, Vietnam, and Taiwan, and many more other countries as well. So yeah, that's pretty much about my travel journey. And the last thing that I would like to mention to this question would be how much I love to study English. Ever since I started to study English from my university, I have been studying English by myself, but more than, I'll say, 8 to 9 years. So yeah, that's pretty much about myself. And thank you for listening.
Tell me about a rising industry or company in your country. What is it, and why is that industry or company rising and becoming popular? Tell me about a rising industry or company in your country. What is it, and why is that industry or company rising and becoming popular?
I'll say one of the rising industries in Korea would be the IT industry. I'm not sure if you knew that IT actually stands for information technology and it's all about electronical data, and I can explain some of the reasons why the IT industry is leading Korea right now. So for example, when we go to work, we would need to use our computer or laptop to be able to conduct our job. That means just the internet is a necessity for us to be able to do our job, and that shows all of us have to use the internet. And not only for the employees, but also for the students, they would use tabs like something like iPad, and they would use the internet to listen to lectures, right? So that means to be able to study, they all have to use something that is connected through network or on the internet. So yeah, students, they will have to use the internet as well. And lastly, a lot of people, regardless of their gender or age, they all use apps such as Kakao, Facebook, Instagram, etc. So yeah, that shows people have to use apps using the internet. to be able to communicate with their friends and loved ones. That shows even within our life, we all have to use the internet, which means that the IT industry is shaping the way how we live these days. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. That's it.
Tell me about a promising company in that industry you mentioned above. Why is the company promising? What benefits does it bring to your society? Tell me about a promising company in that industry you mentioned above. Why is the company promising? What benefits does it bring to your society?
Okay, this is a very interesting question, and I'd like to talk about my current company because I'm working for an IT company right now. So my company is called Deal, and what Deal does is helping people hire, manage, and pay global employees. So with Deal, you can hire people anywhere in the world. For example, even you can hire people from Germany, Italy, or the US, even if you don't have an entity using our platform. What Deal does is really helping the Korean companies go global. So for example, it costs a lot of money for a company to build an entity in different country, right? But with Deal, they don't really have to build an entity, and also they can easily hire people who are not based in different countries. So what Deal does is helping Korean companies go abroad and scale up abroad globally easily. Maybe this concept is not really familiar to you, but when you think about hiring somebody, you should be compliant with the local laws, right? But imagine that you do not have any experts in that area, or then that means you have to hire another local person to manage the employees in different country. But with Deal, you don't really have to hire new employees in different countries to take care of HR tasks, right? So yeah, with platform like Deal, you can just really simplify your work and consolidate your work processes. So I believe that can help people reduce their resource and energy. Yeah, that's it.
Tell me about recent changes in that company you mentioned above. For example, the company released a new product. Tell me about recent changes in that company you mentioned above. For example, the company released a new product.
Okay, I think it would have been very difficult question for me if I hadn't worked for Deal. But now that I'm working for Deal, I know what the recent change in my company. So Deal recently acquired a new company called Savvy, and what Savvy does is Savvy is basically an LMS. So if you don't know about what's LMS, LMS stands for Learning Management System. So it helps companies educate their employees within their platform. So Deal was more in charge of management of employees, but Javi is in charge of educating and developing their employee skills. So with acquirement of Zavi, now they can really do everything related to HR, from hiring to education. Yeah, so basically it became all-in-one platform with the acquirement. So yeah, I'm looking forward to introducing Deal's upgrade to current customers and prospective. So yeah, I'm sure that this new change at Deal would bring us more customers and help me convince more people to buy Deal. Yeah, and I'm really excited about this change as a sales rep because this just will give me more opportunity to sell my products, right? So yeah, I'm really excited about this change in my company, and that's it. Thank you for listening.
What kind of concerts do you like to go to? Why do you like those kind of concerts? What kind of concerts do you like to go to? Why do you like those kind of concerts?
Oh, I really love this question because I love music, and I would say I like to go to rock concerts, and there's so many reasons me enjoying to go to rock concerts. And the first reason why I really like to go rock concert is because I can be surrounded by people who have same taste in me, who have similar taste with me. So when I go to a rock concert, I can see the people are enjoying the music just like me, and that really makes me feel connected with the crowd and help me enjoy the music that I like more. So that's one of the reasons. And the second reason why I really like to go to rock concerts is because of the fact that I can hear the live. I mean, it's still good when you listen to music using your AirPods or MP3. Maybe we are not using MP3 anymore, but when you go to a concert, you can hear the band playing the instruments live, and it's way better than just listening it through your phone. The reason why it's better is because of the quality of the music. It's just different to the music that you hear at home. So that's the second reason. And the last reason why I really like to go to rock concerts is because I'm such a huge fan of rock. There are a lot of singers that I love, and when I go to the concerts, I can get closer to the singers that I admire, and that makes me feel really excited. So yeah, just being able to see my favorite singers performing the music, it's amazing and I love it. So yeah, these are the reasons why I love to go to rock concerts.
When did you start going to concerts? How did you first become interested in going to concerts? When did you start going to concerts? How did you first become interested in going to concerts?
I think I started to go to a concert when I was 22 or 23, yeah. And the way how I became interested in going to concert was actually because of the singer that I like. So back in the day, I really like a band called Now, and I bought their CD at first, but after hearing their music over and over again, I started to dream about going to their concerts and listen to their live music, and that really motivated me to buy the concert tickets. And by the time that I first went to the concert, I was doing part-time job, so I could buy the tickets. But yeah, so that was my first time going on a concert, and I would say it must be the same for most of people. Maybe they could just happen to go to a concert because they have a ticket, but most of the time, considering how expensive the tickets are, I believe that a lot of people are just huge fans of some artists and started to wanting to go to the concerts after becoming their fans. Yeah, I think that's very generic way of going concerts. Started to going a concert, and I haven't been to Nell's concert in a while, so I would like to go to their concert again this year if they have one. So I'm looking forward to it. And not only Nell, I also went to Coldplay's concert when I was studying in Germany. Yeah, there are many good memories regarding concerts for me. That's it.
last time you went to a concert? Whose concert was it? Where was it? And who did you go with? Tell me about the last time you went to a concert. Whose concert was it? Where was it? And who did you go with?
Okay, the last concert that I went was actually Lucas Graham's concert. He visited Korea last year and I went to his concert. I forgot where the venue was, but it was somewhere close to Jamsil, I would say. Yeah, I forgot where the venue was, but I went there. I remember that I went there with one of my closest friends, and we've been friends since high school, and we were in the same class when I was sophomore. So yeah, that was the second concert for us to go to a concert together, and this time was also amazing. For the Lucas Graham's concert, actually my friend bought the tickets because when we went to the concert last time, I bought the ticket and she remembered that I prepared or offered her with the opportunity that this time she suggested us to go together. So yeah, the concert was really amazing because Lucas Graham's life was above our imagination and expectation, so that was good. And also I really like Lucas Graham's song that's called 7 Years, and when I heard the live music I almost cried. So it's a really memorable experience for me and my friend, and because his life was just so good, he was so good at life, I think I would go to his concert again if he visits Korea again. And I was actually surprised by how fit he was when I saw him in real life. Yeah, that's pretty much about my latest concert experience.
You indicated in the survey that you enjoy traveling domestically. What is your favorite location, and why do you like that place? You indicated in the survey that you enjoy traveling domestically. What is your favorite location, and why do you like that place?
Yeah, like I said, I do enjoy traveling domestically, and there are just so many places that I would like to travel. I love to travel, but if I have to pick one place, I'll say Jeju Island is one of my favorite travel destinations. And what I really like about Jeju Island, there are many reasons, but I'll say I like the nature in Jeju Island. So it's an island, so it's very different to the main island, and it has special plants, and even the stones in Jeju Island are different to the stones that we have in Korea. So that makes the island look very exotic. So I like that part of Jeju Island. And not only that, I like to go to Jeju Island because of the fact that I can do a lot of activities. If you go to Jeju Island, you can go swimming at the beach, and also you can do scuba diving and also go shopping. So there are a lot of different outdoor activities that you can enjoy. And as a person who is very outdoorsy, Jeju Island is like heaven to me. And the last reason why I really like to go to Jeju Island would be it's food. Yeah, in Jeju Island there are so many delicious pork belly places everywhere, and you can enjoy pork. I think it's called black pork belly in English. So you can eat delicious black pork belly in Jeju Island. So I love to go to Jeju Island. That's it.
Tell me about a trip you took in your youth. Where did you go? And who did you go with? Why did you go there? Tell me about a trip you took in your youth. Where did you go? And who did you go with? Why did you go there?
Okay, I remember that I went to Pohang in my youth. I went there with all of my family members for summer vacation. I don't specifically remember how old I was at the time, but I think I was around 11 or 12. And because all of my family members joined the trip, I think we were a group larger than 20 people. Yeah, I know it's a lot of people, but from my mom's side, I have 3 uncles and 2 aunts. So going there with all of my mom's siblings and also their children, it was a huge group. And when I went there with them, my relatives, I went swimming because in Pohang there are a lot of nice beaches, and also we cooked delicious food together. In Korea, when we go on a trip with your family, we usually do barbecue with pork, and also we always cook ramen, instant ramen. So after eating pork belly, we also had ramen together, and it's a very memorable experience for me because after swimming for a long time, eating something delicious is very nice and fulfilling. So yeah, I remember that was a good memory, and I would like to go on a trip like that again with my own cousins in the future. Yeah, that's it.
Have you had any interesting or unforgettable experiences while you were traveling in your own country? Tell me what happened in detail. Have you had any interesting or unforgettable experiences while you were traveling in your own country? Tell me what happened in detail.
Okay, this is a very interesting question. Actually, I traveled a lot in Korea, so I have so many interesting stories to share, but if I have to share only one story and at this time, I might share my latest trip to Gangwon-do. I went there by myself and I went hiking there because there are a lot of mountains in Gangwon-do. So I went to the summit. I almost climbed up to the summit, and I was wondering how to go down from the summit at the mountain, and I talked to one old guy there and asked, oh, how can I go down? And he told me he should let me know some ways to go down, and we started to just have conversation from that and became close to each other. And he actually came not alone but with his wife, so all of us became kind of friends. And then they invited me over to their place in Gangwon-do, saying that okay, spending only one day here is too short and you have to enjoy more nights. So yeah, I happened to join them and stay there for a night. I know that it sounds very sketchy and maybe I shouldn't do it again, but while having a conversation with them, I can tell that they're good people, and also knowing their backgrounds, they were retired teachers, so I didn't think that they were bad people, so I came with them. So yeah, that's a interesting story, me sleeping in a stranger's place last year. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't do it anymore. That's it.
I'd like to give you a situation and ask you to act it out. You want to make a doctor's appointment. Call the doctor's office and ask 3 or 4 questions about making an appointment. I'd like to give you a situation and ask you to act it out. You want to make a doctor's appointment. Call the doctor's office and ask 3 or 4 questions about making an appointment.
Hello, is this Lenny's office? Okay, I'm calling you to make a reservation. Okay, I'm having a fever and I feel very sick. Okay, and yeah, so I'd like to make an appointment as soon as possible. When is the fastest time that I can visit the office? Okay, so it's not available today. Then can I visit there tomorrow? Can I make an appointment for tomorrow? So what time do you open then? Okay, it opens at 8:30. So okay. Then is it possible for me to go there by 8:30? Oh, already it's fully booked for the time block. Okay, for that time slot. Okay. Then I might be able to go there by 11. Is it okay for me to make a reservation for 11 a.m. tomorrow? Okay, thank you so much then. See you tomorrow. I'm going to skip.
I'm sorry, but there is a problem I want you to resolve. You made an appointment with your doctor, but something came up, so you cannot make it. Call the doctor's office, explain the situation, and reschedule the appointment. I'm sorry, but there is a problem I want you to resolve. You made an appointment with your doctor, but something came up, so you cannot make it. Call the doctor's office, explain the situation, and reschedule the appointment.
Hello, is this Lenny's office? Yeah, it's Joy. I made a reservation yesterday and I'm supposed to visit the office by 11:30 today. I'm calling you to cancel or reschedule the appointment. Okay. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but the post officer will visit house at 11 and I should stay there to get my new credit card. Yeah. So would it be possible for me to reschedule my appointment? Yeah, I would like to reschedule it at 2 p.m. Okay, yeah. If that works, please make a new reservation for me. Okay, I'm so sorry for the change again and see you soon. Yeah, bye.
Tell me about an experience when you had to cancel an appointment you made. What happened? Why did you have to cancel the appointment, and how did you deal with the situation? Tell me about an experience when you had to cancel an appointment you made. What happened? Why did you have to cancel the appointment, and how did you deal with the situation?
Okay, actually there are just so many times that I had to cancel appointments due to my work, and most of the time it was because of the fact that I had to do overwork. So recently I planned a trip with my friend, and we were supposed to go there on the weekend, but unfortunately something came up and I needed to work on the weekend as well. I know it sounds horrible, but that's what it was. So I needed to cancel the trip, and we planned to go to Gangneung together, but because I couldn't make it on that weekend, we had to reschedule. So I called my friend and explained the situation. At first she was very mad at me because I canceled it in last minute. So yeah, I had to apologize for it for many times, but thankfully she understood my situation and we could reschedule it to the next week, and yeah, in the end we could make the trip together to Gangneung. Yeah, and well, it was a very nice trip with my friend after a while. And yeah, and because I was so tired because of the continued overwork during that time. So yeah, it was a nice trip for me to be refreshed and relax. Yeah. So I would like to visit Gangneung again this year with my friend again, because we had a really good time in Gangneung. I'm looking forward to it. That's it.
me about a country that has similar geographical features to your country. What changes has that country had in recent years? Tell me about a country that has similar geographical features to your country. What changes has that country had in recent years?
Okay, if I have to pick one country that has a similar geographical features to Korea, I'll say Italy is similar to Korea because both of the countries are located on peninsula, right? So peninsula means a country that's surrounded by the ocean. So Italy and Korea is surrounded by the ocean. And one of the recent changes or issues that's happening in Italy would be the migrant issues. I know that a lot of people from Africa is moving to European countries such as Italy, France, and Germany. But because of the fact that Italy is located the lowest, a lot of African migrants would go to Italy first to move to different countries. So that caused social issue in Italy. Yeah, and the reason why it's a problem is because when people from different countries go to Italy, especially people from Nigeria, they need shelter, food, and many other necessities. So that means the government has to pay for it or sponsor it. So yeah, that's something that happening right now in Italy and recently. Yeah, that's it.
Tell me about an article you read about the country you mentioned above. Was it political or economical news about the country? What was the news about? Tell me about an article you read about the country you mentioned above. Was it political or economical news about the country? What was the news about?
Okay, I didn't really read a lot of articles related to Italy, but I can only remember one article that I recently read, and it was about low employment rate in Italy. Just like other countries, now Italy is going through a very difficult time in this economic downturn. I know that it's also a big issue in South Korea, and it's a huge economical issue in the society because if people are not employed, that means that they are not able to spend money, and that means a lot of stores or businesses cannot make money by selling products to the people, and it affects the whole economy. So it's a very big problem. And in the article, it was mentioned that the reason why the employment rate is so low is because there are not many driving companies in Italy. So yeah, most of companies in Italy are in the luxury industry or car industry, but nowadays these expensive goods are not popular around the world. Maybe it's still popular in Korea, but in many other different countries the sales is going down, so they have low revenue, so which means they cannot hire many people. And also apart from that industry, there are not many other industries that can hold the country's economy. Yeah, that's it. 네, 여러분 이렇게 끝이 났습니다. 오늘 정말 질문이 너무 어려워가지고 저도 대답하면서 힘들었는데 근데 어쨌거나 무조건 답을 해야 된다고 생각을 하고 최대한 쥐어짜내면서 답변을 해봤습니다. 편집을 하면서 또 유용한 표현들과 팁을 알려드리도록 하겠습니다. 오늘도 제 영상을 시청해주셔서 너무 감사하고요. 만약 오늘 영상이 도움이 되셨다면 좋아요, 구독 눌러주시고요. 그리고 혹시 뭐 궁금하신 내용이나 또 원하시는 사항이 있으시다면 댓글로 남겨주시면 감사하겠습니다. 다들 시험 잘 치시길 진심으로 바랍니다.